Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. So, you made it. This is part 4 of the 4-part series. This is the last episode of this series. This series was actually inspired by my friend Justin over at Forever Self-Employed. I got a little clip of his channel playing in the background. So, if you guys like these types of videos, give me a thumbs up so I know, and I'll do more of them. Like I do painting a lot, right? Because I have my own paint business. And if you haven't subscribed already and you're new here, my name's Tim. And today is part 4, so you might want to go back and watch part 1, 2, and 3. And then come back and watch this one. All right, stick around. Don't go anywhere. All right, so we just got to this job, the one where I'm going to start doing the exterior. We have to pressure wash the whole thing first. So we're going to get on that. It's really cold today. It's a nice day, but it's cold, man. But this is it. I'll do a quick little walkthrough so you guys can get an idea of what we're dealing with here. If I can get this gate open. Wait a second. Oh my goodness. But yeah, look at this. He wants to hire me to get rid of all this stuff too, to clean up this whole backyard, trim all the bushes, and haul away all the trash. What do you guys think? Think I should do it? So anyways, here's the exterior of the home. I showed you guys already. I don't know why I said home. I never say home. It's windy. I'm sure the wind is annoying. I don't know. We got some light shining through right there. That stuff. All right, so let's get after it. We're gonna get going on this project here pretty quick. We're gonna walk through, see, there's a lot of stuff. So a lot of stuff from the inside of the house, we actually moved to the outside of the house, and you can see there's a lot of stuff going on there. I'm gonna have to move all of that stuff underneath the patio right there, and all of that stuff against the house is gonna have to come out and move because I need a pressure wash. Now I don't want to get anything wet, but I also don't want to move it back in the house. So today I'm rolling by myself. I didn't bring any helpers. I had a late start to this day too, and it was cold, you guys. It was super windy. And this is actually the morning I went and ran my last vending collection. If some of you guys are your first time here, I also have a vending machine business. And before I came today to pressure wash, I actually had to run that. And somebody had made a comment in the comment section about, I said don't beat me up too bad about the way that I'm dressed. And somebody had mentioned that I was wearing too many layers for the weather in California because he lived in Wisconsin and I was wearing twice as much as he would be in the same year. So I thought that was funny, but it was really windy and it was just cutting right through. So we're gonna run through, give this house a quick rinse. It had rained the day before, but the day actually turned out to be pretty nice this day. So like I was saying, this was a $5,000 job. The inside was probably took more than half of the budget. Probably accounted for about $3,000 of the job because of the amount of time that it did take. The exterior here, I really only expected taking us about 3 days. I'm gonna go ahead and have a helper come with me tomorrow to get all the drops and stuff all laid out, and then after that I will probably rock 2 more people to help me get the trim going. That way when I spray the body, I'll probably spray the first half of the house by myself, then I'll bring in 2 people to help me finish it up and get the trim going. Because guys, I'm going down to LA. I'm going down to LA for work. I gotta work at a convention for a buddy of mine who owns a business. And then also we're gonna be going to Disneyland. So I'm gonna be gone for 5 days and I gotta get this job done. So I was kind of in a rush to get it done. So all the materials for this project cost me roughly $500. So there's about $2,000 left over for labor and everything. So I made out pretty decent on the exterior, which is great because the interior, I didn't do so well, you guys. Even though it sounds like a lot of money, $5,000, a lot of that money goes towards paint and material and supplies and yes, labor. On the inside, I had a helper full time on the inside. So I always want to do this. Now I got a GoPro 7. I don't have no problems. So I aimed it right at the lens and shot it. Yeah, that was cool. I slowed it down because I thought it would look super cool. All right, guys, so that was a quick little short time. We're gonna head out. We'll be back tomorrow to start putting some paint on. Thanks for watching. Or what? I'm not gonna wait. Where am I? This isn't the end of the video. Don't go anywhere. So since we had a quick early day, decided to go ahead and pick the paint up. That way, first thing in the morning, I can head straight to the job and don't have to make any pit stops on the way. Efficient. All right, we got all the paint loaded up. So we go home and we feast. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna go home and chill. edit some video, and then tomorrow, yeah, the sun is bright, we'll start painting. See you tomorrow morning. All right, so we're here. It's the next day since I pressure washed, and I got my buddy Danny. We call him Bass Boat Danny Boy, because everybody always asks if that's my boat, but it's his boat. So anyways, we're gonna get this sucker painted. We gotta wrap the windows, wrap the ground, and all adjacent surfaces that are not scheduled for paint. All right, let's go. So before we get too far along in the video, I wanted to take a minute and answer one of my questions from my Instagram DMs. I had a question asking me, how do I get most of my jobs? Now, there's several different ways, and I've talked about this before in some of my other paint videos. What I do is I make videos like you're watching here, but then I'll shorten them down and I'll post them on my personal Facebook page. And it just kind of, you know, keeps me relevant in people's minds, and that way when the time comes for them to paint, you know, I'm fresh. They say, oh, you know what, Tim does painting, you know, we should call him. So I pretty much, in my area, I live in a smaller town. There's only about 15,000 people, and I grew up here and I still live here. So a lot of people that I grew up with also live in town, so I get a lot of word of mouth business. However, this job here is a reoccurring client that was a word of mouth client because I work for his son over at a hospital. I have an account with the hospital that I work there most of the time, and this is the supervisor at the hospital. This is his father's property here. So this is actually the second job that I'm doing for them. I know you can see that nasty orange stuff there. We probably should have washed that off, but what we're gonna end up doing is bleaching it and then prime it. So we'll prime it with some 1, 2, 3 kills. Kills will knock that down, and we'll go ahead and paint it over. So I wanted to get better footage, but you know, the color change wasn't that drastic. So I tried to put it on the end of my wand here, Lawanda. I love Lawanda. And I didn't actually have the little clamp with me today in order to clamp it onto the wand, so it's kind of funky. And I'm trying to spray, but I'm having a hard time spraying straight up and down because I'm trying to hold the camera, and I'm like looking through the camera instead of looking at the wall. So I actually had to go back and make this wall more even. So this was a quickie job. You know, they're selling the place. Seems like that's kind of been part of the course lately. I've been getting a lot of jobs of people just doing a quick paint job to sell it. So, you know, we pulled out a couple stops. When we did this, typically I'll come back and back roll on this, but what I did is I just used a really big fat tip and laid it on there, going both directions. Now, in this particular frame here, you'll be able to see how I do it, and when I don't back roll, oh, there's the broom. I tossed the broom out. It was real dusty still. There was some junk on there I had to dust off with the broom. So you can see I like to go up and down and then left to right, up and down, left to right. And today I'm working by myself, so I'm kind of going section by section. There's not a lot going on. It's not very windy. However, it is pretty cold. I'm using a real big fat 517 tip, which pushes out a lot of paint. And I'm keeping the tip about 8 inches away from the wall, 8 to 10 inches away from the wall at all times. And I like to cross it up. And I've explained that in the past, what I mean by crossing it up. And that's by going one direction and then coming back and going the opposite direction, like in a perpendicular and then a horizontal. Or a perpendicular, yeah, you know what I'm saying, up and down, left and right. So you get a nice solid coat on there. So we're putting it on pretty thick. I believe we used about 20 gallons on this house, front to back. There was this back awning here, took a little bit extra. That moss, the mildew on the chimney there came down pretty nicely. The back window, I was just kind of going as I was going, and I don't like to use plastic if I don't have to, because it's kind of a pain in the butt. And in the moment there, I just decided to use paper on the windows. Now, you can use whatever on the windows, really. You don't have to do it with just paper or just plastic. So I think this is about where I wrapped it up. I got all the way around from the front of the house to this back half by myself. But I think I'm going to hire in some help to come help me tomorrow to get all the trim going. So yeah, so this is day 2 of the exterior project, and I think tomorrow we'll be able to finish. We didn't get as far as I wanted to today. I wanted to at least get to right here, but we got pretty close. So we made it up to the chimney area here, which isn't bad. So yeah, so we got all the windows wrapped. So we're gonna wrap it up for the day, and tomorrow we'll be back. We should be able to maybe finish tomorrow. If not, we'll be able to finish on Tuesday. Today's Sunday. Oh God, I'm gonna get demonetized. Jeez, Danny boy. So we got all this painted today. As you saunt it. I know you saunt it. Boom. All right, so yeah, so we're out of here. See you guys tomorrow. Let's go. So this is the final day of the job, which I'm excited because tomorrow I leave for LA to go to Disneyland, and I'm super excited. You know I like Disneyland, but I also got to go down there for work. So it's like a work trip / Disneyland trip. But by day we'll be working and by night we'll be Disneylanding. So anyways, if you guys made it this far in the video, man, I really appreciate you guys. We're almost up to 3,000 subs. I can't believe I'm saying that. We're almost at 3,000 subs. Holy smokes. So yeah, so anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's not quite over yet, so stick around for more. All right, guys, so the GoPro died, but we got all of the body painted today, all the way around. We got this little awning all painted all the way around. And we got this side gear over here. Side yard all done. All we got to do tomorrow is second coat the front half of the trim, and then yeah, we're doing pretty good. So I think tomorrow will be a wrap. So hey guys, in all the hubbub of me getting ready to leave for my trip and being under the gun to get this job finished, I didn't bring a charged battery for the GoPro on the final day, so I absolutely did not get any footage of us painting the trim, and I really apologize, but I did get a before and after picture. And if you guys made it this far, you guys are winners. Leave me something down in the comment section and I'll hashtag you guys Team Dino. I really appreciate you guys sticking out with me for this 4-part series. I want to thank Justin at Forever Self-Employed for encouraging me to do this. But we're going to get back to the vending content very soon because I just bought 3 more machines. That's right. I just bought 3 more machines and I'm getting ready to go pick them up. So stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button if you like vending machine content or just self-employed content at all. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to wear your seatbelts. See you next time.